So I definitely highly recommend that you all go out and see Sketch. I was absolutely blown away by it. Had low expectations coming in, walked out just completely in awe. The way they rekindle the magic of a lot of 80s kids fantasy, a lot of 90s fantasy films. In particular, it just reminded me so much of films I grew up with, whether that be Gremlins or The Goonies or Honey, I Shrunk the Kids, Jumanji, Hook, just to name a few. This is how you do nostalgia right. And it doesn't always have to be set in the 70s, 80s, or 90s, but it could still be modern day, but still convey that quality and that magic and that wonder and awe that we had as kids watching those films. And Sketch does that. I was completely amazed by it. This sort of carried the gauntlet of how I felt earlier this year with The Legend of Ochi. As much as I love that film and what they did with the practical effects and channeling a lot of those great 80s, 90s films I grew up with too and would have watched on a regular basis on VHS back in the day, this movie does that and then some. It's even a few notches more impressive in many respects. I just love the heart of the film and the relationships between the characters. The kids feel very much like kids that would have been in Amblin films back in the day. They got that Goonies kind of feel, that E.T. kind of feel that kids would have had back in the day in the 80s films or even films in the 90s, and it's just so well done. I think it's destined to become a modern day classic. It felt so much like Honey, I Shrunk the Kids or Jumanji, just to name a few films to me in particular, but you can compare this to so many great films. I thought it was going to just be, as I said earlier, a knockoff of Harold and the Purple Crayon or If, but it was so much greater than that. So I definitely got to take my hat off to Angel Studios. They did an incredible job. I hope there's many more films like this to come because we need more films like this. We need more films that convey that quality and that magic of the 80s and 90s films that we grew up with. So I hope that more studios will continue to make more films like this, whether it's nostalgia set in those time periods or more modern day films like this that are able to convey that quality from those films in those past decades. Definitely go see this. This is a great one, guys. Loved it.